Currently, the transformation in the industry is a reality. However, there were no school gives this process since this was designed and structured to a different era. The school is a social institution initially created for the transfer of knowledge, skills training and acquisition of democratic values in a particular physical space and with a set of behavior patterns and rules that govern it. It is urgent to start a transformation reformulated and interpreted for the reality that children live and the girls the change at the enterprise level. It is a forced transformation, dictated by market forces and industry leaders to gain competitive advantage. The change means for them that an organization was taken unawares in the transformation of the industry and is now trying to catch up. This always makes people feel disturbed because unfortunately many are not enough skilled and their work may be at risk. New research technologies and methodologies help us to become better educators. If we are willing to accept them, create a culture of evolution is the first step. Evolution is an internal factor that creates a culture that accepts the transformation. In fact, the seeks and welcomes an organization or school that evolves as a leader because he sees opportunity in the future and is flexible enough to welcome it, a precursor that leads. Instead of reacting after that others have already received what should include a plan for change, the potential for the development of an effective program, and manageable of tangible change. They are the consequence of the inclusion of three fundamental axes of work. Adjust the direction from top to bottom to ensure that the approach and the performance of the entire organization. Here the leadership team clarifies priorities, generates signals of commitment and energy from the new themes and visions. In this shaft was working the transformations of greatest success and describes the spectrum between excellent and poor results. The second axis attempts to improve performance from bottom to top, so that people of all levels are the basis of the new approach to resolution of problems in improving the performance. At the educational level would be the inclusion of the entire academic community, especially to the students. Here it is not that managers tell their employees, teachers, or students what they want or what they must do to make the change happen. The desired results must be within the capabilities of the members of the organization. In the industry, a transformation may fall short when the change requires new ways of doing business. For example, when in place of the business is oriented toward a product, you reroute toward the customer. It has been shown that the only no it is not enough. You should also experience, and this is the part they fear the most, teachers, finally a general roadmap. You can help managers to chart a course or to identify those drawings that can be slowing the process, as well as correct address which articulates a new sense of direction. A design process with specific objectives and involve the entire organization in the development of the same and address vital questions such as what drives need a rigorous analysis, what are who need training, what new information must be supplied, what core processes that need to be reviewed. These three levels can be supplemented with 8 steps of Cotter, which would catapult the change, develop a sense of urgency around the need for change, form a coalition to support and work for change from different levels of the company, create a vision of change and communicate it effectively, remove obstacles that can empower the people you need to run your vision, create short-term triumphs for each objective possible and anchor the changes to the corporate culture, can help to consolidate the transformation. All this under parameters based on the values that ensure a legacy for the organization. The results rigorous exercise of the foregoing leads to 1. Improve the performance from top to bottom with initiatives and course to create awareness and capacity in support of the change process, including intensive efforts of communication, training sessions and forums of management for the exchange of knowledge and best practices and the implementation of the new vision of change from the bottom upwards, starting with the pilot plans, to debug the methodology designed and then the implementation to the rest of the organization.
Created using Powtoon.